Welcome to Jaeli's Math. My name is Edward Hector. Yes, viewers, we are going to look at subtracting mixed numbers. So we have two methods we are going to explore today. The first method is to convert the mixed numbers to improper fractions and subtract these improper fractions using the same method as we did with proper fractions. If you don't remember how to do it, you can just go on my channel and view the video on subtraction of fraction. This should give you an insight as to what should be done. The second method is, there are a couple steps here. First, we are going to subtract the whole numbers. So we actually group the whole numbers and group the proper fractions. So we subtract the whole numbers, then we subtract the proper fraction. If this difference for the proper fraction is positive, then we just put the two results together and that gives us our answer. Now, if the difference is negative, we'll have to rewrite the whole number part of the problem, express it as a unit fraction plus the remainder of the whole number. For example, if you have 3, we'll break it down into 2 plus 1, because the 1 can be expressed as a unit fraction. Then we subtract the negative fraction from the unit fraction. Remember, the unit fraction is any number over itself. So if we are dealing with 6, the unit fraction will be expressed as 6 over 6, which would make it convenient for subtraction. Then the result is then combined with the remaining whole number, if any, because sometimes there's nothing remaining for that particular answer. We are going to explore next some examples. The first method, using improper fractions. So these are the two mixed numbers, 2.5 and 1 1/3. So first of all, I have to convert them to mixed numbers. So the result will be 5 over 2 and 4 over 3. So we are going to take away 4/3 from 5 halves. And the result will be 15 minus 8 over 6, which results in 7 over 6. And that gives us 1 and 1/6. So this would be the final result. Let us look at another example. We are taking away 2 1/3 from 3 2/5. Same procedure. Express them as improper fractions. So we get 17 over 5 and 7 over 3. So we go ahead and subtract using the usual method. So we get 3 times 17 minus 5 times 7 all over the product of the two denominators, which is 15. That results in 16 over 15, which simplified is 1 and 1/15. Now we're going to look at the other method, but first of all we're going to look at the case when the remainder, the proper fraction gives a positive answer when we subtract. So we're going to take away 1 1/3 from 2 1/2. So as we said before, you subtract the whole numbers. Then that result is added to the difference of the proper fractions. So we're going to take away 1/3 from a half. So when we take away 1 from 2, we get 1. And 1/3 from a half gives us 3 minus 2 over 6, which is equal to 1 and 1/6. We can conclude this because the proper fraction part of it is positive. Another example, 2 and 1/3 from 3 and 2/5. Express it. We are going to take away 2 from 3 and add it to the difference of the proper fractions. So we're going to take away 1/3 from 2/5. The result of taking away 2 from 3 leaves us with 1. And then when we take away 1/3 from 2/5, we end up with 1/15. So we combine those two results, the whole number and the proper fraction part, we get 1 and 1/15. Take a good look. Ensure that you understand what's going on. We're moving on. Now we are going to look at the case, still grouping them by whole numbers and proper fraction, but in this case when we subtract, the fraction will be negative. Let us look at what takes place. So we'd have to take away 1 from 2, and we take away a half from 1/3. Now 1 from 2 gives us 1, and when we take away a half from 1/3, we are going to end up with 2 minus 3 over 6, which gives us negative 1/6. So therefore we'll have the 1 whole number plus negative 1/6, so it's just 1 take away 1/6. And 1 would be expressed as 6/6. We take away 1/6, we end up with naturally 5/6. So that would be our result. So the crucial part here is taking away this fraction. So we rename this one as 6/6. This is the unit fraction. And then since the two denominators are the same, we just subtract the numerators. Alright, moving on to another example. We are going to take away 2 and 2/5 from 4 and 1/3. Same process. Take away 2 from 4, that's the whole numbers. Then we're going to take away 2/5 from 1/3. So write 1/3 minus 2/5. 2 from 4 is 2. And the process of taking away 2/5 from 1/3 will give us 5 minus 6/15, which gives us negative 1/15. So the problem now becomes 2 minus 1/15. So here is when we are going to separate the 2 into 1 plus 1. And then we take away 1/15. We are going to rename one of the whole numbers. So therefore we have the 1 plus this also is 1. So we rename it as 15/15. We take away the 1/15. Then we end up with 1. And 1 from 15 is 14. So the answer will be 1 and 14/15.